Welcome back, Internet. This is Hero Kid here with some more Kaiserreich. Um, I got a new headset with a microphone, and as you might have noticed already, it's a little bit quieter. So, I'm gonna try and speak a little bit louder to cancel that out. In any case, let's start with a new Let's Play of the Austrian Empire. I played a little bit of Austria just to see what they're all about. I did it wrong. Like I did all the events that I did not want to do, or picked the wrong choice. So we're gonna see if I can't do that this time. That would be awesome. I'd like not to be a social democrat. That one. I wanted to be a social conservative because I know that's the democracy faction. I know the social democrats are also technically a democratic faction, but they're too close to the socialists. I'm gonna try and see if I can find it. Military occupation. See if I can get all of Austria under my rule. That is my goal. We're gonna see if I can do it. I highly doubt I can, because that's a lot of events that I do not know. But we'll see. And whoa. Oh, that's right, they're my puppets. Let's get all these set up. Ooh, I have ports this time. And destroyers. And I'm actually going to want to put them in the, whoa, that was a name. Let me see, what's my greatest field marshal? That guy. And I don't actually have anything that I can do. I know this one's just gonna cancel because of Black Monday. So we're just not gonna do that one. I need some oil. Do I really need oil? No, not really. But let's start. Kaiserreich team, great job. Major events. Alright, so here's the situation of Austria in 1936. Despite standing among the victors of the Weltkrieg, the war revealed the divisions of culture, class, and ideology within the empire ever so clearly, and the inner unrest continued on as the war ended. Kaiser Karl, following in the footsteps of the assassinated Franz Ferdinand and trying to reform the multinational Austria-Hungarian Empire into something that could survive into the 20th century, launched a series of large-scale reforms. However, these efforts were largely blocked by nobility of large-scale reforms. Whoa, okay, of the Hungarian side of the empire. Apparently, I can't read. Leading to his plans of federalization processing only slowly and only on the Silesian side of the empire. I'm assuming that means like everything but Hungary. However, many feel that there is hope for Austria. The last decades were hard on the empire, but the efforts has started paying off. Whatever that word is, Austria, now a federation state, wow, has calmed down, but the same cannot be said for Transylvania. It is, however, unlikely that the Carpathian Basin will continue to remain in Magyar lands, since Hungary's people have been gazing upon the liberties across the Lethia. wishing to have such autonomy for themselves. Where whether reform will be able to find its way to Hungary, only the Kaiser will know for sure. And that's a word. That's a sentence in another language. Do they have a tree? That's a lot of space. But no, they do not. And let's get started. I like how everyone is going on the borders of Hungary. Good. Good, my minions. Good. I may do a playthrough at some point on Romania, since apparently this plays a lot like Germany in the original game. I'm also going to want to do one of these unions, or one of these socialist states. I know one of the last things I'm going to do is the Ottoman Empire or the Russian, is it Republic? Yeah, the Russian Republic. Because the Ottomans have to deal with a bunch of uprisings, and then the Axis. Assassination of President Kerensky. And then Russia is basically just fighting the Soviet Union, the Soviet Russia, the whole time. Well, at least the AI does. I'm not sure if a player would be able to just easily run over it. Let's do Japan. Japan's pretty cool. I want to know if the longest day... I wonder if this is implemented yet. Because the last time I played it on my own, it was, it was not. The Emperor is silent. I don't actually know this one. I know the Showa Restoration. In fact, I know that, I know that, good lord, you, go into authoritarian democrat, that's what it is. You, like, declare martial law or something? I'm not quite sure. It's either that or paternal autocrat. All I know is you become emperor as opposed to, or emperor again as opposed to a leader of the social conservatives. There it is. Yep. Wasn't worth it. Emirate against India. Wonder why I didn't get that event. Why I didn't get the Black Monday event. Because that's a major event. Travelers elected in France. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh wait, those are naval bombers. I don't want that. It goes backwards. It literally just flies backwards. That's awesome. Let's see if I can get these guys into the Federation. I know I got the Italian Federation to turn into a monarchy. Like I implemented my own pope or something. It's a lot of political power, but it's worth it. Okay, there's the syndicalists as opposed to the Jacobins. That's who they are. I played a little bit of the Commune of France just to see who it was, and I was the Sorelians? I know I was a totalist, I'm just not sure which one I picked. Because you can, there's four choices. There's the Social Democrat, or radical socialists, the syndicalists, and then two separate totalist factions. Uh, bu- bu- Here we go. It's time for the people to decide. Since federalization began and the Austrian elections were mostly reduced to the German-speaking part of the empire, two major parties have dominated Austrian politics: the CS and the SDAP. This year's election, too, are harshly fought. The SDAP and CS have very different ideas of dealing with the ongoing economic crisis. I wish I could just... The SDAPs program focuses on easing the workers' plight and the focus on the unemployment benefits of the government's intervention. The CS, on the other hand, follow a program of severe austerity measurements. Okay, so the CS invites to hunt. The CS, the party of the bourgeoisie, petite bourgeoisie, the Catholic Church, and the conservative countryside. They usually refrain from holding large public events with, at least in Vienna, and intend to focus their efforts on smaller private meetings. One such meeting is to be held in the form of a hunt in the Wienerwald. Prince Otto... Ooh, hold on. Is that my guy? No. Okay. Prince Otto was formally invited to join the event. Having enjoyed a diplomatic education, the Habsburg heir is far too used to such social occasions. I am going to let him, and hope that he doesn't die. What's the difference, other than I get the event? Okay, opening of school and the SDAP rally. I am going to stop saying the CDAP. Even in the economic situation of Austria, even if the economic situation of Austria has been dire for a while, the first year after the Weltkrieg, when the CS and the SDAP still cooperated in their governance, saw widespread reforms in education and welfare. Academies for specialized workers began construction, workers' pensions were introduced, and child labor was once and for all eliminated. Vienna has been regarded as a frontrunner in socialist circles. Today, a new academy is opened up in the 9th district of Vienna, which the SDAP sees as a major success of theirs. Many speeches by various politicians are held, Karl Renner always standing in the background. Who is Renner? Renner has been the effective head of the party since he found the goodwill of the emperor, there we go, during the Weltkrieg with a policy of Burgfrieden and cooperation with the crown. I'm gonna pick that one. I don't want... Okay. During what has been confirmed as an accident by the bystanders, the hunting rifle of the son of the prominent CS politician misfired, grazing Prince Otto's right leg in the process. Are you kidding me? While the heir to the throne sustained no serious injuries during the incident, the media are already spinning their conspiracy theories. I don't want to be social democrat. We've already seen the militarization of Olortenia, whatever that word is. Altenia, yeah, we'll say that. Yes, I know, low popularity. Oh, I was gonna actually say the Social Demokratsky Arbeiterparty. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna try. How's the United States doing? Ish. They're doing ish. The First International Congress. How long is that? Is it like a 200-day thing? 140-day thing. I haven't actually looked at Mongolia's tree. Fine. The SDAP win the elections. The final counts of the elections are in. Wow, it was a close call. No, it was not. The city of Vienna have been made the SDAP the clear winner. Well, at least I don't have, what's it called? I don't have low popularity anymore. I'll take that. The main concern of the SDAP during the election campaign was to see that the Austrian worker lives through the ongoing crisis. They plan to reaffirm the many reforms introduced in conjunction with the CS during the Weltkrieg and to provide pensions for all those who have lost their job. Okay, I'll take the high popularity. Let's take that one. Does Bohemia not like me? They're not my biggest fan. Oh, wait, I'm not their biggest fan. They're above average. I use 50 as average, even though 0 is technically average. They're... Ooh, yay. The de-evolutionists are now the leaders of Britain. Good. I was told Lithuania actually has a tree. I didn't know that. $1938. Okay, so they can go. I am not. It's National Day. I suppose this is a. This is a good tree, I guess. This is pretty good, I guess. It's not terrible anyway. Ban trade unions. Maybe I'll do, I know I'm going to do a Poland playthrough at some point because Poland's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a United Baltic Duchies one. Is Poland technically... No, it's not technically part of Austria. I know very little about Polish history. I just know that they've they've kind of come in and out of existence many a time. The death of Pius the 11th. I'm going to get an event, hopefully, to get the Italian Federation. Let me see my focus tree. I've looked at it, kind of. The death of Pius the 11th, Austrian event. With the passing of the Pope, what action should we take? Mourn the Pope's death or attempt to install the loyal Duke Giuseppe de Toscana on the throne? Doing so would make the Italian Federation a puppet of Austria, though it would greatly displease the many Catholics in our nation. I'm going to press the claim, even though it's going to tank my power. Does not own... Hold on, I need to see this. Does not own Chetse, does not own... Has ties broken. We'll see how it goes. I kind of don't want to go down the pluralism. Because I'm not even sure which, I'd obviously go down the Federation of Equals because I do like the, okay, there we go. There's some, reintegrations. Okay, whatever. We'll do it later. I am going to want concentrated industry because I have almost nothing. Almost no land. Are you a puppet of mine? Oh no, you're a autonomous dependency. I do like how they kind of changed the name of some of these. Dutch Middle Africa declared war on Portugal, and they're going to be at war with Portugal forever. Yay! We endorse this result wholeheartedly. Insular proclaims Giuseppe as king. Duke Giuseppe has been proclaimed king as per our demand, but Cardinal Inzer has engineered a means to has engineered a means to retain control over the government. Thus, Italy will not be under our control, regardless of the king's true wishes. Nope. Inzer, get out. See if we can get rid of Black Monday. Yay, hurrah. Italy caved into the Austrian Empire as suspected, and the now Duke Giuseppe sits on the Italian throne as Giuseppe I, a puppet under our benevolent rule. Good. Having been crowned by Pope Stephen, King Giuseppe I assumes his place as ruler of the Kingdom of Italy. I almost said King Giuseppe I. Restoring a monarchy that ended in 1920 following Italy's defeat in the Weltkrieg. Formerly Joseph von Österreich Toscana, the Grand Duke of Tuscany and an Archduke of Austria, King Giuseppe is a military man who is expected to align Italy more closely with Austria and other monarchists throughout Europe. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, that's a good enough place to stop. I do hope you enjoyed the Austria playthrough so far. You can see my frustration through the Social Democrats. I'm okay with the high popularity. I'm okay with that. I just wish it was the other party. But okay. We'll see. We'll get all this, and then we'll see the renegotiations of 1937. And I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.